So Ron DeSantis has come out to explain why he cut advanced placement African American studies.
On the AP African American Studies course that was rejected by the state, been a lot of criticism of that move. People saying, this is exactly what we were fearing with the Individual Freedom Bill. I don't know if you or the commissioner could maybe expand a little bit more about.
Sure. I mean, I think so. As you know, in the state of Florida, our education standards not only don't prevent, but they require teaching Black history, all the important things. That's part of our core curriculum. This was a separate course on top of that for advanced placement credit. And the issue is we have guidelines and standards in Florida. We want education, not indoctrination. If you fall on the side of indoctrination, we're going to decline. If it's education, then we will do this course. So when I heard it didn't meet the standards, I figured, they may be doing serious. It's way more than that. This course on Black history, what's one of the lessons about? Queer theory. Now, who would say that an important part of Black history is queer theory? That is somebody pushing an agenda on our kids. And so when you look to see they have stuff about intersectionality, abolishing prisons, that's a political agenda. And so that's the wrong side of the line for Florida standards. We believe in teaching kids facts and how to think, but we don't believe they should have an agenda imposed on them. When you try to use Black history to shoehorn in queer theory, you are clearly trying to use that for political purposes. Yes, ma'am.
Ron DeSantis is so clouded by his hatred for Black people that he doesn't understand queer theory and intersectionality. He doesn't want to face the fact that the prison complex is rooted in Black history. Somebody asked Ron DeSantis what queer theory is. Somebody asked, how does queerness intersect with Black people and our history? Somebody asked Ron DeSantis, how does the prison complex not affect Black people and their history? And did you catch when he said, we want to tell our kids what to think? Who's indoctrinating who? In my opinion, it's not okay. Yes, Black people need to teach their children true Black history, but it's not just Black children that need to learn real Black history. I mean, look at Ron DeSantis. He clearly does not know true Black African American history. If he did, he wouldn't be standing up at that podium making a fool out of himself, standing confident in his ignorance. If he understood how queerness intersects with the Black community, he wouldn't be up there making those statements. So it's not just Black children that need to know true and real African American history. All other races and nationalities need to know about Black history. Just my opinion. Well, I asked for you guys to ask Ron DeSantis what queer theory was and what intersectionality was and how queerness intersects with Black people, Black history, and the Black community. And then I go to scrolling and Joyanne Reid came through.
When you try to use Black history to shoehorn in queer theory, you are clearly trying to use that for political purposes. Now, who would say that an important part of Black history is queer theory?
Okay, really, Ron? Okay, where to begin, dear? James Baldwin, Bayard Rustin, Little Richard, Lorraine Hansberry, Alvin Ailey, Audre Lorde, Barbara Jordan, Marsha P. Johnson, Ernestine Eckstein, Ron Odom, Phil Wilson, Lori Lightfoot, Willie Ninja, Stormé DeLavery, Andrea Jenkins, and Miss Mayor Griffin Gracie. And that's just to name some of the figures who cross over between African American and queer history. And you would know that, Ron, if you'd ever taken a decent history class, or maybe, I don't know, African American studies. So maybe instead of telling Black folk how to teach our history and how to learn it, maybe you should go back to school, because it sounds like you need a little education. Oh, and also, keep Dr. King's name out of your mouth. Thank you.
And that is how queer intersects with African American history. There are prominent Black people that played a role in African American Black history who are also queer. Listen, Ron can come up with any type of BS that he wants to try to explain why he canceled out advanced placement African American history. The bottom line is he did it because he's racist. Point blank, period. Thank you for watching my video, and please make sure that you're following me on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.